Good morning, all. My name is Tim Blackmore. Please call me Tim. So when you're emailing me or when we're in Zooming, just please call me Tim. That's great. That's what I would like. If I get to call you by your first name, you get to call me by my first name. Seems fair. This is just a little note about how the site is organized, and you'll see if you're looking at OWL, which you probably are, I recommend having the OWL page open to the 3440 OWL page open. You'll see down the left-hand side under lessons, you will see 9 lessons. By the time we get to the end of the 9 lessons, we'll have done all of the material in the class. So the class, that's all the stuff I've got. So you'll see that the lessons are grouped. They're really grouped by sort of what the groupings that make sense. And so you'll see the propaganda lectures, there are 3 of them, that's grouped into a lesson and so on. So the way you would navigate this course is that you will very simply start with if you want to have the intro, then you're going to listen to lessons in the introduction, or my comments I'm going to leave in the introduction, which are going to be short. And remember, you can always ask me whatever you like. You can ask me when we Zoom. You can ask me by email. That's all good. That's all fine. So always ask. And all right. So you're going to go through these initial little videos that I leave for you in this lessons introduction section. Then you're going to move on to lesson 1, Vietnam 1-3. These are the first 3 lectures. I have set an introductory section up for that section as well, which talks about, as you can see, what this lesson is about, what these 3 lectures are about, and I've given you 2 links to the same film. And then we're into Vietnam 1, background, and so on. So you would then, when you're done with those 3, you would then move on to lesson number 2, and so on. Further on, you'll see resources. What you'll find in resources are things like the syllabus, my actual PDF of the syllabus, so you can download and have a copy. I highly recommend this. I recommend you use my syllabus rather than the one that I'm going to post into OWL here, because OWL is going to make a hash of it. So the one that I post and that I will probably send you by email is the one that is going to be the clearest and the most reliable. So go by that, unless I update something, which I'll do by email. So watch your email from me, and stay on top of those. I recommend staying on top of those. The email and as a result, the next thing down is the email archive. And so all the email that I send out to you will be archived there, which means all the log questions that I send out, any links I send out will all be archived in the email. So use that as a resource as well. The things that will be in resources will be things like essay questions that I post, other small assignment. There's one other small assignment. There's not a lot. There are a few things that will be posted in resources. Dropbox. I usually use Dropbox for assignments. That's why that's there. I put a calendar on because... okay. I think that is enough of a guide to the site. I've tried to make this site as clear as possible with as few sub pages as possible. Usually by the time you get to a second level in, that's it. You arrived. There is no further in than that. I also want this to be accessible to a screen reader. So if you're using a screen reader and you want clarification on this, please let me know immediately, and I will do everything I can to help you out. Okay, and so the next thing is about accessibility. All right, I'm going to post this.